folks, welcome back to the Amazing Education Channel that tells you what you need to know, not what you expect to hear. Information that will help you. Please thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share the videos, look at all the other videos, because it's really going to be the best, easiest way to have a healthy, clean, safe future, a peaceful planet, and less polluted planet. So watch the videos. Now, the video quality, yes, it's not about watching the videos, it's more listening to the videos, because all I have is my phone. That's the equipment I have with me. So like I said, it's about listening to the information, what you need to hear. And thank you very much. Welcome back. So now, what's going on in the world right now? People are wondering about oil. That's what this video is about today. So the United States and President in March 2022, right now we have rumored to have stopped drilling for oil, some kind of exploration slowdown in the United States, approved by the president, promoted by the president. And people are very worried about that, because actually the United States strongly depends on oil. We don't have enough electricity for electric vehicles as 100% means of transportation. And with the European conflict right now, it looks like we are buying oil from what is rumored to be, probably is, the number one sponsor of terrorism, which is Middle Eastern, Iran. Maybe we're buying oil from them again, at least we did last year, perhaps. And so providing them with millions and millions of dollars. And it's a big mistake. But what we need to do is go toward renewable energy. So wind and solar, we've had a chance. We could have done much more. Also geothermal, hydroelectric, and nuclear power. Rolls-Royce has a plan for small nuclear power plants, which according to YouTube are a really good idea and maybe not so expensive. And that needs to be evaluated. Do your own research. But what we really need to do is get back to exercising and not driving around so much. Live close to work, within 15 minutes walk of school and work and grocery shopping and other shopping. So we need to reorganize our towns, cities, neighborhoods, so that we don't have to drive and use oil. Think about the early 1900s, so 1905. People were not driving cars. So it was maybe your grandparents or your grandparents' parents. Only means of transportation was walking, maybe bicycles, maybe some train or horse carriages and so on, or just riding a horse, and that was it. So it can be done, and they survived. We can do it too. Get away from gasoline and fossil fuels and stop polluting so much. And we're going to be much better off when we do that. We'll be much better off. And so if you have to reorganize your life, well, you know what? Recession or economic depression, whatever, often causes people to need to move anyway. And so maybe to stop the 5 to 10 million people each year on the planet that are dying from air pollution, largely from coal power electric plants and automobiles and trucks, vans, airplanes and helicopters and cars and motorcycles, especially motorcycles and scooters are terribly polluting when they run on gasoline. Pollution is shocking. And so we're going to be much better off to get rid of these things. And so view it as an accelerating trend. That's why the stock market is rewarding Tesla. You know, the stock has gone up, what is it, maybe 500% since, 3 years ago or something like that. So people who invested in electric vehicles and other companies besides Tesla, for example, there's Li Auto, NIO, Lucid, Rivian. People have made a ton of money, absolute ton of money. So it was a good investment, and it could pay for, you know, if you had put money in there, it might have been able to pay for you to buy an electric vehicle. And then if you maybe even solar panels wherever you live, and battery storage like a Powerwall. And then with that money, it would be almost virtually like being able to travel for free. But as I said, to be healthy, as I say again and again, you need to live within 15 minutes of where you go to school, where you work, where you go shopping, and we need to reorganize. We have zoning that prevents a lot of neighborhoods from having a little grocery store, from having work areas in many cases, many types of work. And now zoning, if you have polluting industries, including noise pollution, it's too noisy, unavoidable smells and so on from certain industries like paper mills and so on. Well, you know, there will be terrible smells if we don't have a little bit of zoning, but we need to do it based more on health rather than just preference, like, oh, well, we don't want houses near a grocery store. Oh, you know, what would happen if we had houses near a grocery store? Well, then people would be able to walk and get their food, and then, you know, they would be healthier, and they wouldn't be driving cars and using gasoline and spending too much money buying cars and gasoline, you know. So that would be a good thing. Instead of being a problem, it wouldn't be good for the gasoline sellers and the big oil companies and the manufacturers of the automobiles and trucks. It would wouldn't be good for them, but it would be good for our health. So that's what we should consider. Thanks very much for listening. And this is what's going to be good for you. You might want to consider moving closer to work so you can ride your bike, walk, jog to work, be a lot healthier. It's a good idea. All right, so let's get off oil, move to renewables. Take care, everybody.